Oh, we're live. We're here. We're in it. That's right. A little bit of Bitcraft this evening. Love to see it. Love to see it. I saw the announcements. Yeah, right here, announcements. I saw their Discord message, and I went ahead and also jumped into the preview build, the beta build that also should apparently have the memory leak fixed. So hopefully that's true, and if so, that means this should be so smooth. But we're gonna find out. Oh. Okay. All right. Loaded in. There's immediately a cat in my way. IRL. Hey, cat. I love you. You gotta go. Coleman. You gotta go, buddy. Come on. I love you. You're amazing. But you were laying down and that was fine. But now you're sitting right in the center of the screen. So I need you to vacate the space, please. All right, let's see. Where are we going? Forgot that I modified the controls. I gotta remember that. I need to see if I can make the camera swing faster, actually. If we can do that, that would be great. No. We don't show player name tags either. Or how about we do, but the max distance is like halved. See how that works. We can still see them, but farther away they are, the better it gets, I guess. Camera pan sensitivity. This is what we need. What if we put it like, should it go up or down? Oh yeah, that's the one. Oh my gosh, we did it. We did it. Incredible. That's maybe even a little too fast. That's maybe a little too fast. Go there. And then depth. What does that mean? Let's turn it down more. Not sure what depth means in that context, but also it'd be nice if when I'm moving the camera... Okay, so the problem here is moving the camera with right mouse, which I had set it to. Cursor doesn't stay locked. Unless controls, keybinds, movement and interaction. Target plus move plus interact. Can I set this also? I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's see what happens. See what happens. It overrides the overrides the camera pan. All right. Okay. Well, I mean, we're learning. This needs to be. Yeah, that needs to be left mouse. To move, my interact is E. You know, maybe camera pan. Well, now that it's faster, maybe it'll be easier. Do like interact. actually. What I meant to say was that. And then this one we're gonna unbind. Right. Right. That's like more default. Okay. Figuring it out. Also, they need to, one thing that would be awesome to fix is keep turning off the in-world bubbles. They show up anyway. In the ground. They show up in the ground. What do you need today? Roomba? Some cloth. The rough planks, I don't mind giving. Here's the deal. We're gonna make a here's the goal for today. We're gonna make 1,000 hex coins because I need to buy the mohawk. Obviously. First thing we need is a rockin' new hairstyle. See, I turned off the bubbles. There they are. Should have checked the bank while I was over there. Let's go check the bank. Man. You don't play for like a half a day. It's like I've been at work all day. My brain is still in work mode, which like conveniently should be great for this game considering I'm a project manager for my job. So the skills should translate pretty easily. What do I got? Well, he needs parchment. So if we withdraw those, let's do all that. Let's store these. Rough tree bark and parchment. We got a bunch of food and some bait because I was gonna fish. Okay. Let's start with crafting our oh man, the workbench. The workbenches. Their names also are relative to okay, settings. Let's see. Player name tags, no. Depth, I don't know, 5. Distance, I don't know, 300. So there we go. I don't need to see player name tags, to be honest. I just don't need to see them at this point anyway. So let's go over here. See how many of them we can make. Make 10. We only need 2 for the task. Earth wheel? What are people talking about? Turned off general chat. There was a lot of negativity going around like over the weekend, and I just wasn't interested in following along with it. So I like turned off chat and just like didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to experience this game in that light. So it's nice to see people working around me, but just like in real life, like I don't need to know them. we're all just doing our jobs. I don't know what anybody's saying. But that's fine. Oh, is that a pet? Do you have a pet? Holy crap. Look at that little guy. How do you have a pet? There's already a pet. Right there. Oh, dude. How do you already have a pet? Oh, I got some food. Let's go. There's a cat exactly where I need to the food to be, though. All right, it's pretty chill. Just writing. What you writing there, bud? Invisible ink. Should have ate some food in the game first too. That's all right. Nom nom nom. I think my sub songs are broken. It's unfortunate. Aw. Yay, thank you. This cat is staring down at this food like, am I gonna do it? Am I gonna go for it? Oh, right. Yep. Nope. Stop. Don't starve. No, that's a different game. There, we're fine. What the hell is with all the sounds? What's up? Traveler tasks. I just made parchment. I just made parchment. It's cloth. I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking. Somebody needs the parchment. Svim! Svim, I have some parchment for you. I bet you need it. I could just look. F. Come on, man. Who needs some parchment? Anybody? You guys? Anybody want some parchment? No. 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 Come on, Ramparchment. Why don't you need that? All right, planks. Will give us 100. That's fine. I have the parchment now, which I need for scholar things. Maybe sell it. Maybe could do. If we make a timber for... No, not that button. We can make a timber for... Bricko and Svim. Make ferrolith frames. I think I can make the frames, like, currently. Let's go back to the bank. All right. let's reset. I promise I'm not a bad project manager in real life. My brain's not working, so this is me relaxing. And just turn it off and go, I don't know, dude. I think I used all the ferrolith to make... Well, there's a few ingots. I used most of it, though, to make the armor I'm wearing. Which is, like, not even the right armor, but I didn't want to go... Well, at first, all the birds were broken, and then I didn't feel like going and hunting them because I was working on other stuff, so, you know. I opted for the armor that was accessible at the time, and that's the armor I have. And then I have cloth... I have cloth gloves cloth boots. That way, you know, my crafting and building speeds are increased a little bit as well. So that should be helpful. But what we got to do is make... Our goal is 1,000 gold today. So we need 150 more gold. Not even that much, to be honest with you. We just need 150 more gold. And then we can buy a mohawk. That's how mohawks work. Yeah, they did. The devs were like, I'm so sorry, chickens. So I should bust out the cart, deploy. You, go there. And then you, get chopped. Be chopped. And now, we wait. It's a cooking show. I mean, that's true. But now it is also my lumberjack show? I guess, so chopped, we'd have to put it in, like, present progressive tense. For legal reasons. Chopping. The show is called Chopping. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Is this that stuff we keep buying? The, like, prepackaged? Oh man, it's so good. Lemon peppercorn marinated chicken. Incredible. The second lemon pepper chicken I've had today. And I'm not mad about it. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the shrimps. We got, yeah, I was just thinking that. I was like, we have lemon? What do we do with that? We got pasta? Maybe we just make macaroni and cheese and put the shrimp in it. For some reason, that sounds so unappealing. Yeah, we got gluten-free pasta. We can do that with the shrimp. And do a butter and lemon sauce. That sounds incredible. We should make some recipes like the ones in this game. Like a basic berry plate. I know. Yeah, there's like a little delay. I looked over and saw my screen was a little delayed, so I was like, oh, I bet that's jarring. You would just seem psychic. Like, if you just typed in chat a reply before my message even came out on stream. We could grift a lot of people. Oh shit. Okay, all right. I get it. We're done here. All right. So I think some of the other changes they made were really smart because they made it a lot easier to start a like person run, like a human run settlement. Player run settlement is the word I was looking for. And on top of that, they further incentivized people joining said settlements. So interested to see how that helps the community and helps like shape things for everyone here. We need to go over to this guy. Here, I don't think anyone else can see my wagon, but I just like out of politeness, I just like don't drag it all the way up to the to the station. I don't know if that matters, but I'm always just like, don't be rude. Oh, they can see it? Okay. I guess I just never paid attention to whether I could see other people's or not. But now that you mention it, yeah, there's one right there. There's a wagon over there. There's a wagon over there. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Well, good. I'm glad I'm not rude. That's just good bit etiquette. I made it difficult to click on the station. I know, right? You have this pile of people and all their wagons just everywhere. And also, like, when stuff dropped on the ground, it would be, like, under their wagon. So you'd be like, cool, I can't get that until you move. Get the fuck out of the way. All right. So we got some rough wood logs. Let's go. And now I keep trying to use WASD to move. Listen, I'm not going to die on that hill. It would be convenient to have the option. But I also, it's fine that it's not the case. I just default to doing it. So when it moves the camera, I'm like, oh, right, yeah. Yeah, oh, that's true. You can just click. Yeah, the whole thing gets highlighted. So it's nice that you can just be like, all right, fine. I'll click up here and it'll be all right. I still can't decide if I'm going to bother trying to start a settlement. As fun as I think that would be, I just don't know that I have the wherewithal to, like, run that. Nor do I know enough people. I think it's probably a smarter idea for me to just find one and see if they need, like, a... I don't know. I mean, carpenter is my highest skill right now, I think, but... You got 13. Foraging is 12. I mean, this all makes sense. Forestry is 11. This all makes sense. Tailoring and smithing are pretty up there, though, too. And Scholar I was working on. I'm not sure what that's for. I don't know what Scholar is for, but I saw it and was like, that me. I need to be a book nerd in the video game, please. And then I've been throwing some levels into construction. So I figured something that probably gets overlooked in games like these, and that is really specifically important to this game in particular, is construction. And I get the feeling a lot of people are going to want to be doing like other jobs, and construction I think is just going to get overlooked. So I was kind of like, well, if I'm just the person who like makes the bricks that like make the roads and the buildings and shit, then like I'll probably be pretty I'll probably be a pretty good commodity. So here's hoping that I've chosen the right path. Because I'll tell you what, I didn't do it in real life. Got a late start. So here I'm trying to make sure I do it correct from the jump. I could probably get a better read on everything if I joined the Discord. Or, I mean, like, I'm in the Discord, but I mean, like, if I actually contributed to the Discord conversation. I don't. I'm a dirty lurker. I just want to know the tea. I just scroll through the, like, general chat to see whatever kind of, like, random bullshittery is going on. I could get more involved. I will get more involved eventually, I'm sure. If I keep up with this. Whoop. My dog's behind me making a bunch of noise, and I turn to see what he's doing. And he's just having the time of his life. Just rolling around on his bed. All smiles. I'm glad he's happy. He's a lot better since he's gotten some things taken care of that were messing with him before. He had a lot of, like, allergic problems that were contributing to, like, some itchy skin. But it seems like that's kind of clearing up pretty handily. Which rules. Okay, so the hunger meter's going down, like, kind of fast. I need to keep up with that. I need to be more mindful of the food. He does look like he's guilty because he's got his bed in his mouth. Yeah. That also is a thing. He's like, bed, but also I can eat it, right? I can't tell. I can't tell if he's just chilling or if he's gonna fall asleep. His mouth is half open. It looks so funny. When he's waiting to see if you're gonna be too distracted, he's like, "Are you paying attention, or are you not paying attention? And can I just get away with this?" Yeah, he thinks we're T-Rexes. If he doesn't move, then we can't see him. We can't perceive a still dog. Which must take so much effort for him, considering he hates being still. All right, I'm going to get to rank 15 in carpentry before we even finish this task. Get your card out of here. That's rude. Thank you. Maybe I am the rude one. Everyone else is disappearing their carts. I need mine. It's like a Linus blanket. Wow, that didn't take long. He's out already. That's so cute. He just wore himself out, chewing on his bed, rolling around. Let's go. Dude, the connectivity so far, knock on wood, it's freaking honestly perfect. I'm really glad also that I, like, I'm glad that I opted into the beta build. Yeah, he is 100% a toddler in a dog body. A dogler. Okay, who wants this? Claim. All right, somebody wants this, and I can't remember who it is, so we're gonna look down here. Traveler tasks. Was it Svim? Svim wants it for 100 gold and some sailing XP, or Bricko is who we want to give it to, because we want construction XP and also 100 gold from that. Okay, great. So to Bricko. Port Jackal is a player-made settlement nearby. Okay, that's good to know. Keep that in mind. Bricko! What's up, dude? Traveler tasks. Select. That means we just need 50 more gold, and then I can buy a cool new do. And buy a slick mohawk. Blow through all of my hex coins instead of spending them on important things, I guess? I don't even know, man. I'll make more. It's fine. So I guess we're gonna go chop more trees and make sure... Oh, don't forget to eat. There you go. Oh, that bird. Do I want that bird? Papa 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 ooh mow mow. Papa ooh mow mow. Papa papa ooh mow mow. Papa ooh mow mow. Get him. Get him. Cut him down. Break the chain of evil. Got him. As if that's difficult. I don't know. Well, no, not you. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got it. No. Wait, no, not you. The bird. No. The bird. Shit. Bird. Bird. All right. Wonderful. So maybe I'll have to deplete this and then I can pick up the bird if it's still there. Not sure. Bird. Oh, why is it yellow? Like I can't get to it? Well, you're the one who chose to die on this flint pile. And I don't want to hear about anything that I should have, like, hunted it towards my cart. Don't put none of that in that chat. I'm watching you. Bird. Claim. Beautiful. Alright, so I got some flint and a bird. That's fine. Oh, was it, what's her name with the hair? Yeah. And, what's it? Anne Burrow. That's right. Burrell. That's right. Anne Burrell. Yep. I saw something about that. That's very sad. Is a chef, like, one of the only people that it's, like, appropriate to say, like, rip in pepperoni? You think? Think that's okay? I'm sure it's fine. Oh, wait, shit. Here's the deal. I'll carry the one bird, and then we'll just get the trunks on the cart. Oh, wow, they're not even sure that cause of death yet? Those are two very different... Well, not very different. One could lead to the other, naturally, but... She'd grown but appreciate it. Well, that's nice. I'd like to think Anne Burrell was cool. She had a cool hairstyle. All right, well, we got one. Can I claim this? Claim. Dude, let's go. I just claimed whatever was on the ground. Thanks, whoever did the work. When I was a young oak tree. When he was a young oak tree. Oh. Oh. I see. I'm trying to decide if it makes sense to do like complementary skills or if that's like super relevant with the marketplace and instead, you know, I should be focusing on just gathering whatever to make money or trading whatever to make money and then using the money to buy the requisite components of my crafting skills that I want to invest in. And I'm talking like long term. Like right now, obviously, I'm kind of self-sufficient and kind of have to be in some regard. Especially because like there's no money in the economy yet, really, or anything like that. Because I'm gonna buy a mohawk instead of contributing to society, just like in real life. But maybe long term, what I'll do is I'll just find out what I can flip, or just what I can do for traveler tasks every day or something. How do you have a cape already? Get the f out of here. Are you kidding me? I've seen a cape, I've seen a mount, and I've seen a pet. And I'm missing all three of those things, and I need them immediately. Anyway, long term, I think, the idea is we see what's the easiest route. Because obviously the point is not to have every skill. The point is not to be a renaissance. What are these people called? Whatever they're called. The point is to be like a specialist. You didn't even know you could farm the same nodes as someone else? Yeah, totally. I mean, and it's fine. There's enough to go around. I don't mind. It's not the most impolite thing that you can do in this game. Wait. Where's my crafting station? Carpentry, forestry's right there. Yeah, it's a community game, so I feel like it's fine that other people can come up and get some resources as well. But they are abundant. At least for now, I don't know. I don't know if that'll ever change. Working in unison, like a true chain gang. We need to unionize. Yeah, they probably just needed like one log. And the nodes do seem to respawn pretty quickly. So that's not bad. Got this burb strapped to my back. I don't know, maybe you could do like a little bit of everything and then go create like a little singular settlement off in the wilderness somewhere for like passersby. And if they just like need stuff, you just like have stuff. I don't know. Could be cool. Yeah, like a waypoint. Like a way station. Like a pit stop. I would call it Pit Stop. That would be my settlement name. Makes sense. What? A Buc-ee's? Yeah, we'd start a Buc-ee's. Yeah, a Biddy's. I like that. That's great. Biddy's Way Station. Just tons of merch with the awakened mask on as a face. Yeah, good old Biddy's rest stop. There's a couple people at my job that have like Buc-ee's tumblers, and they're the same as any tumbler, but they just are like, yeah, man, these are the best ones, and I'm like, how are they different? It's like a white label tumbler, you know, got made wherever, and then that's the brand that got put on that one. I don't know what brand they are, but they just are, you know, their whole thing is they're like, it's because it's Buc-ee's. Like, I got this tumbler from Buc-ee's. It's the best one. Keeps all my drinks cold or hot as needed. And I'm like, that's what they do. That's every tumbler. I guess, you know, the ones that are designed to do that anyway. I know not every tumbler does that. I gotta offload this burb. I'm gonna forget, and it's just gonna be slowing me down. And I'm gonna wonder why. I'm not gonna be paying enough attention to know. Gotta make sure nobody's stealing my cart. Gotta watch out for that back there. Make sure we keep our backward peepers on. I wonder how much more advanced things get. It'd be interesting to find out. I have like no... I have no like conception of what the longevity of this game is and what kinds of advancements you can make. I have not spoiled any of that information for myself. Also, I don't know that it's really available. I don't know that anyone knows yet, necessarily. I think people probably who have been no-lifing this are into like a tier 2 phase, but even that's just like nicer versions of the things we're already making. Excuse me. And I think it only goes to tier 3, which are like probably just even nicer versions of the things we're already making, so this might be it. Alright, now we make these planks. Perfect. And then we go give them to Roomba. Get our 100 gold, and then we go get our sweet haircut. And then we're broke again. Just like in real life. I keep saying it because it keeps being true. Can you make a slap emote for me? Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of my emotes, to be honest. I feel like this is the good batch. This is the batch that turned out right. Or, well, I mean, the other ones were good too, but I didn't make them. So I'm just proud of having made these ones. Is what I mean. No, I know. I know you need to make a slap emote. I was just saying. I was just admiring my emotes. Okay? Whose channel are we on right now? It's like wearing your own merch. You know, you gotta rep your own shit. If you don't believe in it, no one else will. No, for sure I'm not changing them. I think they're great. These are the ones. If anything, I'm missing a couple, so I gotta think of a couple more ideas. But it's funny, I have an overabundance of emotes now, considering the size of the channel at this point. But hey, that just means I'm ready. That just means I'm so ready. So 16 carpentry. What did we get to? 14 forestry a minute ago? Is that what it said? 12 forestry. Oh, Coleman with his beans dancing. So 12 foraging also. I don't know, man. When I play games like this, I'm always like, I kind of want to be a cook or like an alchemist. Like I always want to be like a potions master, and or some kind of like culinary expert. Because I just want to feed people or give them drink. Like I don't know why. This speaks to my inner empath, maybe. I don't know, my inner caretaker. And here I am trying to be like, no, this time I'm gonna go against the grain. The wood grain, that is. Ugh. I immediately hated it. I'm sorry. But yeah, I gotta, I'm gonna try to do a different job this go around than I'm used to pursuing. Like in MMORPGs and stuff, I'm trying to usually like make people potions or food or something because I just think that's cool. Yeah, I mean it helps that it's like pretty useful in those instances as well. All right, let's go. Let's get this mohawk. Where are you, twins? But like I was saying earlier, I think in this game, something that'll be really important is being a person who can like lay foundations and make bricks. Trade. Give me it. Give me it. Well, how do I... Wait, do I have to like withdraw 1,000? Withdraw. Yep, okay, and then... How do I do this? And then you gotta give me it. I'm not about to... If I drag that over there and it drops them, I'm gonna lose my mind. How do I take you from here? No? Ah, F. Withdraw. Okay, there's that stack. Gimme it. Aha! There it goes. Okay, worked that time. Beautiful. And now, add to vault. And now, where are you? Come here. Wait. Is it down here? Down here. Mohawk. Full mohawk. No, it has side stripes. Ugh. It looks fine. Why? Why do games do this, right? Like every game I play where there's a mohawk hairstyle, it like is a tri-hawk or like it's a faux hawk or like it's got some kind of accessory to it or whatever, some kind of extra flair. It doesn't need it. That's not a mohawk, dude. All right, fine. Whatever, fine. We've got it now. All right. That's fine. Where's my... Oh, can I put my 50 coins back, please? Store. No, not there. There it goes. That's fine. Okay. Let's cut this bird. Where is it? I need a cape, dude. We need a mohawk. We need a cape. We need a pet. We need a mount. Those are the important things. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, tanning and tailoring. It's over here. No, stop. Stop. All right. Well, we got the most important thing out of the way. We got the cool hairstyle. turn this into pieces of things. Great. Rough animal output. Thank you. And then we can go, I think, to this one. And turn this into cleaned pelt. And then we can go, oh wait, shit. I need tannin. What's that? Rough tree bark. Ah, that's what I needed, that tree. Oh, I don't have a bucket. I need a bucket as well. Tannin. Shit. Okay, fine. That's fine. What is this? Rough raw pelt? Rough clean pelt? Oh, wait, can I make two? Did I only make one, but I can make two? Yeah, I can make two. Okay, cool. You have so much tannin. Well, get out here. Share the wealth. I left my cart. Look, there's a little pet too, bouncing around back there. Gib. Gib pet. All right, we're gonna access this bank. And then we're going to store. Gib second, you can have tannin. What does that mean? What? Oh, second. I give you a second. I see. I got it. I got there. I could, like, run, but, you know, I'm not in a rush. Where is you? I'm next to Heimlich. In Haven, or Hearth Rest, or whatever. I would say it's growing on me, but, like, I don't know, dude. Maybe we just made it a cooler color? How about that? I feel like... Ginger's like the only color. Because brown's not a color. Sorry, y'all. No, I think white looks the best. Like, I like the contrast. Are we... Oh, accept. Sorry, didn't see it. It's all the way up on the top left for some reason. I could probably move it. Tannin! Do you want some food or something? You want some berry? You want some berries? No, of course not. Like, you got anything better than that? Anything better than berries? Guess I could run. I'll run for a minute. Great. Okay, thank you for all the tannin. That's incredible. I have these guys. You didn't realize the one crafted many. That's cool. Well, that worked in our favor, huh? I have tree bark. I could have made tannin. Well, I have to make a bucket. Okay. Everything is a lot of steps, you guys. So It's a million steps. All right, we'll come back here. Oh yeah, that sucked that happened. Yeah, the fact that it auto drops instead of just stopping and being like you don't have enough space. It could do that, and that would be cool. All right. Oh, my cart's near enough by now because it's right there. That's good. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think, yeah, in gathering, like if you just overload yourself, it makes sense for it to drop, but stations should just like hold on to it, or it should just tell you like you can't craft any more than this. Maybe eventually. Is this one of these things? Okay, this takes 5 minutes, and we're about to run into some ads. So I'm just going to let those run, and I will use this opportunity to go to the restroom. Maybe make some coffee. Maybe make some decaf. We'll see. That one, that's the one. Oh, dude. So the thermostat here now reads upstairs is the same temperature as the downstairs. Mm-hmm. And the AC downstairs is broken. So that's weird. Rough tanned pelt. So I got leather out of this? Dude, I know. I don't know. It says, you know, it says 78 up here. It says like 78 or 80 downstairs. This one unit upstairs is trying its dangdest. Yeah, I get it. Right? I don't know what we would do, but we'll see. Level 3 leatherworking. Level 3. Is that how chills sounds? Rip your sleep. I know. Honestly, it's been so miserable. I think maybe we just move the other box fan back up here as well and just put it in the bedroom and do our best. And just keep the bedroom chill at night. Yeah. Yeah, you can go back and grab those moments. They're pretty funny. How are we looking? How do I get this mount? Give me it. Like Grand Theft Auto, can I just push this person off and take it? F, it's gone. Do you buy it? Is it a cash shop item? Let's find out. Oh, well. Wait, so the Hexite shards, all I can do is buy them. Where do you spend them? Pets. Shards. I have 10,000 of them from getting the early access. Well, I don't know. You know, there's a lot of mystery in this game still. And some of it is how to use systems in the game. That's fun. Level 4. Leatherworking. I kind of just, it sounds a little bit like chills, but it also just sounds like I'm like a surf instructor from California. Level 4. Leatherworking, bruh. Oh, totally. Nar. We could just shave all the hair off of the cats and make them comfortable until they fix the AC. You wanted hairless cats, Ren. All right. I have this rough leather. I could make... Let's see. What does it do? Evasion plus 80. Gathering speed, movement multiplier. You don't want to have to do that every summer. Once you shave them, it never grows back, correct? Yeah, right on. For sure, F that. Who... Does anybody want this stuff? Let's see. No, not you. Not you. Rough leather sheeting. Can be used in the construction of buildings and material packs. Use on claim totem to add supplies to claim. Rough leather sheeting. Alt. How do make? Takes rough leather. You need 10 to make one? Wait, so can I make one? Oh! So that, yo, totally can make. Yeah, that's what that sound is. You know, that's the like tagline. That's the thing that like Mulder says. It's on the posters. It's my whole childhood, dude. I watched so much X-Files. My mom specifically, was very big into X-Files when I was a kid. Who wanted this thing? Bricko? Bricko.
Well, then get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
Yep, I do. That's true. I'm doing that right now. That's what I'm working on. Getting my shit together. All right, we just made 250 more coins, so we're back up a good bit. We're on to 300 after spending 1,000. You were hoping I still had the Jill sandwich. I feel like that one honestly was like one of my least favorite ones. It's a little funny, but also like very situational. It just didn't seem. It didn't seem like one of the ones worth keeping. I still have the audio file, so maybe I'll throw the command back in there, or throw the redeem back in there. We'll see. I'm just kind of wandering. Go put this stuff away. Well, so she doesn't say it though. It is that line. But then she says, "You're right," at the end of it. It was just what's his name saying, "You were almost a Jill sandwich." And then she just says, "You're right." Oh, whoops, store. Listen. You can't. When I say store, I mean put it here, please. Just because I have the card out. What? Go. There we go. Okay, I've got a bunch of random stuff. Just the way I like it. Just random shit. There's like a website I could use to find out what makes what, but like honestly, I think I'm just in I think I'm in my hoarding phase. I think I'm just in my like nesting, collecting phase. Do I know how to make wood polish? It is in the compendium somewhere. Items. Polish. Right here? Basic wood polish. It requires basic amber resin, crop oil. I should make a bucket. Pitch, and a rough glass vial. You have to make the glass vial too. Crazy. Okay. That takes a lot. And it makes refined rough planks. Jeez. There's so many steps. I should have brought a pedometer. Yeah, that sucked. Oh, you meant like where to craft it? My bad. Yeah. Scholar bench. Scholar is like alchemist. I'm noticing, but I think also you can make like recipes for things too. So eventually you have to like rely on a scholar in your settlement to make the recipes that everybody else has to like learn or something to be able to craft stuff, I think. Something like that. Let's see, dude. How many empires are there now? There's one down here. Yggdrasil. That's cool. Briarhaven. They got two settlements in here. Briarhaven, and their capital is called Versilia. Dude, right on. That's cool. There's a frickin' empire nearby. That's good. Where else we got? Ooh, here's another one. New Dawn Coalition. Umbilica. Gross. Valeria. Okay. Soldamea. Noite. I think that's how you say that. Soldamea Noite. Tavern Hold. Cool. Realm of Renoa. Purgatory. Oh my god, that's enormous. What else we got? TLR. Okay, great. Good for you. The Toadman Empire. Been watching that dude's streams a little bit. It's pretty cool. Tortuga. I think that's another streamer. Gerudian Kingdom, I think, is also another streamer. Wow. Classis Borealis. Odenholm. There's, you know, I didn't expect that many freaking empires to be popping up that fast. There's Legion, Yamato, Volkov Trade Company. Here's a French one that I'm not even going to try to pronounce, because why would I? New Haven. If it's all partnered streamers, it might be. That's true. Chilling Place. Oh, that's the one. That's the one I want. I want to join Chilling Place. Do I think they get a discount? Yeah, maybe. Probably not. Probably not. But if anyone's going to be interested in doing it quickly, it's probably a streamer. Makes sense. They got a whole ass community to try to boost that stuff with, so I get it. So maybe I should be working on fully equipped head armor and belt. Oh, can I make a leather hat? That'll help. Maybe I should mix up if I do 2 pieces of each, then I get a little bit of a bonus to each thing. That's probably not great, but to start, we got 1 ingot, which I have. We need more leather, which I just, yeah, right. I just did all that. Okay. So we're going to hunt some birds. And probably I don't need to, like, bring this with me right away. I feel like I can deploy it when we get to where the birds are. So I'm not going so slow. Yeah, that's the one. I don't know how to say that one. And I'm not going to try. Don't type it. I'm not going to try. Rayom? Rayom de France. Wouldn't it be du? Royaume de France? I don't know. I am the last person anyone should be asking about French. Be de. De. Royaume de France. Okay. So, there's a bird there. So here's what we do. We deploy the thing. Cart. Go. And then the deal is you go like around. And then you hunt the bird towards the cart. That's the deal. Because then you can just transfer it immediately to the cart. Well, pretty close. Anyway. Okay. Well, that didn't work out exactly how I thought it would, but it was good enough. I don't mind. I don't mind having to walk back to the cart a little. That's fine. Let's get... Oh, I can't go through those. I didn't know there was collision. Kill it. It saw me. Kill it. You collect your cart with loot on it. Does it drop the loot? I don't understand the question. Oh, yes. If you like store it back in your vault, yeah. You can't store a cart with anything out on it. That'd be broken if people could do that. No, yeah, you can't just like hunt the bourbon. Yeah, you were thinking, you were like, how can I make this way easier on myself? Well, those are the only two birds that exist in the whole world. Oh, there's one. I wish I could like, oh, there's 4. That's incredible. I wish I could sneak. It would be cool if you could sneak. So I could like get closer to the birds before freaking them out. Go, die. Well, you can draw. I don't know. You do you. You got all day tomorrow to draw, because we're just waiting for a guy to show up. Oh, okay. You're gonna read. Is Iron Flame part of the? Is that part of the series that you started already? The one book? I can't remember the name of it. I'm a terrible spouse. I don't pay attention. Don't run away, birds. Yeah, the one with the dragons. That's right. He's the dragon man. See, that's how it works. Freaking hunt it towards the cart. Put it in the cart. Empyrean series, right. Oh, so that's why you can't extend it? Because people are like, give me the book. I also would like to read this book. Okay, that's 5 birds. Yeah, when there's holds, you can't extend your checkout. Got it. Well, that's a fair system. I like that. Makes sense. Miss. Come on, bird. True. Libraries could use the supporting. No, don't. Not the daisies. Give me the bird. I want the bird. Give me the bird. I have to machete my way through all these daisies first. F. Well, I have the chest piece and the pants of the ferrolith. So, I think. Well, no, I'm good because I have cloth gloves and boots, and I was gonna make a leather hat and belt, and that way I was gonna have like 2 of each piece, so I get a little bit of a buff to like everything, and then over time maybe I'll transition into like one set of gear, and it'll probably be cloth if I'm trying to be a builder. I'm not trying to look the Feralith stuff. That's for the slayers of the world, and I'm a lover, not a fighter. So if I need, oh dang it, you could try to sell it. I don't know. That's probably not. I don't know if that'd be worth selling because probably like everyone can make that pretty easily. You know what I'm saying? That's not really like. Not really that big of a commodity. I don't know. I mean, you could try it. Yeah. I can't wait until we have like a salvage option, because then it won't really matter. You just like make stuff to skill up. Although I feel like that's not the point, and maybe that's why they do that. Because if you could just salvage things, then everyone would be more inclined to be like self-sufficient, because you could just make everything and salvage it, and then like it's fine, it doesn't matter, and like you don't need anybody else. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going way the hell out here. Where the frick am I? I'm not trying to run into any of these jackals. Unless it's Port Jackal, the town, in which case, do a little reconnaissance. Maybe I'll do some fishing while I'm over here. Since there aren't any more birds. Let's check the memory and see if there's a memory leak still. Yeah. It's not as bad. It's still there. It's not as bad. So I have to get in the water to fish? Are you joking? You found it? Yeah, there's like a little icon on the mini map for it. But I suppose if you're far enough away from it, then like that icon becomes irrelevant. But does it show up on the map? Let's find out. It does. It shows up on the map. That's cool. There's a bunch of people standing over it, so you're like, what? I can't see my cart with this crowd here. Stop moshing on my cart. All right, so we got 6 birds in there. Picking up some fish. We're extracting the fish from the pond. Like it's some kind of mission. Oh, it's dinner time for these pets. Someone got mad that there was someone holding a sign in the pit. A recent Stray Kids concert. This isn't normal pit behavior. Nobody knows how to concert anymore. You know, it's just a different time. It's like watching cartoons now and being like, these aren't cartoons. It's just like, it's not for us anymore. So, I don't know. Excuse me? Why'd you stop fishing? Oh, I ran out of bait, didn't I? Mother of pearl. I got how many? 2. I got 2. I fished 2 fish from these fish. All right, fine. Where am I? How far am I from town? Jeez. Embers claim the hearth. Oh, cute. There's people got some claims. There's Port Jackal. Who has some claims around here? I could, you know, I could hang out. Beer hold. I get the whole don't record the entire concert. Yeah, definitely. But holding up a sign. I've never, I guess in the, yeah, like I guess at some concerts in the crowd, holding up like a sign is fine. It's like fine. But, or it's like it's a normal activity. But like, dude, I don't know. I can only go so far. Oh. More burbs. They've come back. Bird, die! Die, bird! Level 5 hunting. Cool. Yeah, die right there. Perfect. Flame. There. Alright, that's 7 birds. We'll get a stack. We'll get a stack of birds. Yeah. I hear that too. It's like if you're on the floor, if you've got general admission floor seats or floor whatever it is, all that stuff, like you gotta be willing to expect like a different kind of etiquette and a different kind of crowd base down there, especially depending on the band. But like if it's a heavier band or, you know, a band that gets like some movement out of the people, then like, yeah, go get some seats, go sit back a ways, get out of there if you want to watch the show. This is too far away from the cart. Well, the cart's over there. That's fine. Nice, dude. Nice. Good one. Flame. And then we got to move like a couple of feet. Great. And then we go around. There's 2 birds. We're going to get these 2 birds. Not with 1 stone, I wish, but we're going to get them regardless. They call me Johnny 2 Birds. Get him. Yeah, honestly, screens, dude, when screens came to concerts, I was like, all right, I can sit wherever I want. Thank you for feeding the pets. We got 1 more bird. Where did it go? Bird. Come back to me, bird. Holman doesn't want to eat. He's just lounging. He looks sad. He looks warm and tired. That's how I feel. Alright, we'll go around this bird. And then you go, hey, bird. Coming for you. Hey, bird. I'm gonna hunt you, bird. Most dangerous game, bird. Beautiful. 10 birds. We did it. And now we're going back towards town. Beautiful. Yeah, Coleman. Dinner's ready. You want to go get it? Go ahead, bud. Oh, we could get 11 birds because I could carry one on my back. We will do. Got him. All right. 11 birds. 11 corpses rotting. Yeah, dude, you hear that? That's food time. Go get it. Yeah, dude, go eat. Yeah. Oh, that's smart. Feeding them upstairs, so it's a little cooler. It's almost negligible, but it is a little cooler up here. They're not going to fix our AC tomorrow. The person who's coming won't even know how to do it. Who came back? The pets? Yeah. Yeah. They don't totally get it. The food's there. When they want it, they'll eat it. Our pets are actually pretty good about not... Well, 2 out of the 3 of our cats, I will say, are pretty good about not overindulging when the food is out. One cat in particular... Oh, he's not back there anymore. He was staring at me for a minute from across the room. One cat in particular is a little pig. Pig cat. Yeah, go eat, dude. There you go. Go get it, Coleman. Flame. Beautiful. And then come over here and turn it into stuff. 22 pelts. Oh, I put all that tannin back in the frickin' bank. I gotta go get it. Kind of left my cart in the way this time. That's my bad. Level 5. Level 5. Leatherworking. That's never gonna not be funny to me. Ooh, my back. Getting old. Yeah, I'm glad you did too, honestly. It's very funny. And you were cracking me up with that. Oh my gosh. It's so fun. We have fun here. That's our slogan for our house. We have fun here. Actually, our slogan for our current house is we hate it here. But you know, you make the fun where you can, and once we move, we'll probably be hopefully back to having a little more fun. The sound bit for you that just says level up. Level up. I don't know. You know how much I love sound commands. I got a face for radio, so I'm all about the audio. Oh man, I have so much raw meat. Holy crap. I've become one of these people who really likes like a slow game now. I was thinking about how the other games that I'm interested in playing right now are one's called Apogia, which is also in like a playtest phase, but I have no idea when the playtest is going to come down because they're just leaving it up for I don't know how long. And it's like a old school, it's like a it's like a pixel graphic, old school, like almost kind of like an Ultima or like a Tibia, a really old school style MMORPG, where it's like no hand holding, and so it's also really slow and like it's one of those ones that creates wanderlust and like has a lot of emergent gameplay opportunities, and you just find yourself immersed in the world. You're just out there questing, trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? And then the other one is another MMORPG similar. It's called Ethereal Echoes of Yore, and it's like this passion project that the current lead dev, he bought the game from the old devs and has been doing like a full 180 on that game lately. People have been absolutely in love with it now, with the way the new devs are treating it, which is freaking incredible. There's just some fan of the game, just some player who was like, yeah, I'll buy the game was failing, and so they were going to sell it, and this guy was like, yeah, I'll buy it, and he just has been fixing it with some other people, and it's incredible. And it's got a kind of vibe like this. It's like very trade skill based. There's a lot of like crafting and a lot of exploration. But then it's got kind of that like old school MMO RPG feel as well, where you like go into dungeons and you gotta like figure them out. You don't get a lot of like you don't get a lot of help. Go away, cart. What if I do that? If I do store, that didn't put them in the cart, right? Beautiful. So we just drop. Okay, so we just get rid of the cart. Withdraw those. And then, I mean, the other one's also MMORPG because this is just who I am. Like, I've been playing Guild Wars 2 again, and like that doesn't have to be slow, but it is as like fast as you make it. So if you want to play that slow, you totally can, and it's viable. So it's been nice to, it's vibeable. It's been nice to do that. To just vibe. Maybe one of these days I'll try to play a game that has that feel that's just single player, but probably not, because that's not really, I don't know why, that's not my jam. Not that, like, I'm not really interested in, like, the interaction necessarily, or at least not all the time, but having the option is nice. So, when you don't have that option, why am I carrying around an empty cart? What is wrong with me? Dude, put it away. If you're not using it, I just like being a workhorse. Just practicing for my rickshaw career. Alright, we'll come back here. Well, I'm using all my... The thing is, though, I'm using all my stamina, though. Let's get that back before we try to do all this business. Alright, how many of these can I make? 10? Pretty good. 10 might make us a hat. I don't know if there's a leather belt, actually. I'm sure there is, but 10 will make us a hat for sure. Oh, and that's going to cover my cool mohawk. Is there not like a hide helm option? Probably not. Is there skin for like... There's a hide belt, naturally. Oh, the hide... Actually, that's kind of cute. Oh, a cool rag across my neck. Oh, I had no idea that's what I needed. Beautiful. Thank you. Oh. That's actually helping with my headache as well. The hide hat is like kind of is cute actually though. It looks like a newsy cap. Extra, extra. Yeah, these cats are miserable. Just flopped around on the desk like, dude, it's so hot. We hate it. I'm with you guys. All right, that just has to process. That just does its own thing. Go back here and see what I can make when that comes up. Leather belt is 2 of them. Great, no problem. Easy. Rough leather cap. Oh, those were hide, not leather. This is going to be different. I see. Oh, right, and I need the ferrolith ingot. Dang it. All right, I got to go get that. That's back at the bank, I think. See, like, I could be better at this. Like, at my job, what I do is I write everything down on a notepad. Like, I have a big, giant legal pad. And I just make lists constantly of all the things I need to do. And I, like, underline or highlight keywords so that when I look over them, I can just, like, glance quickly and know the relevant information. This, I'm just like, it's just like running around like I don't care. I don't know. I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing from moment to moment, but that's okay because this is a video game and not my livelihood. You know, where it counts, make it work. This dog is back here freaking out on his bed. Like, eating it. No, I need you to stop. No. How are these doing? 2 minutes? Give me 1 second. Oh, handled. Sometimes he just needs a reminder this bed's not a toy. So we gotta take it, put it away, because he's overstimulated. Listen, if people could be into like lawnmower simulator or like what was that one? Yeah, power wash simulator. Then people can watch timers countdown. People can watch like paint dry the stream. I'm sure it's fine. I'm gonna make a belt. Wait, what? Oh, I gotta make the leather first. Make this. 10 of them. Many steps. How are we looking, though, on our professions now? 16 in carpentry, so almost 20. We want to get to 20 in something so that we're, like, better at. Like, there's a reason, I think, to get there. You get to novice status, then you can do better stuff. So it looks like carpentry's maybe the first one that might get there for us. Level 7 in construction. I don't know what that is for, but I'm happy to be level 7 in construction, since that's what I'm trying to do. We need rough leather squares. So like what I'm making right now? Shit. Okay. I'm crafting rough leather right now. We do need better gather tools. Maybe... Well, I want to finish this quest. I'm going to make the armor first. Hunting birds is easy, so that seems fine. Oh yeah, if I make extra. True. Oh. Look at all these people leveling up. You love to see it. How's the Steam page doing? Are the reviews okay? Or are the reviews bad? Bitcraft. Store page. You know, it didn't do them any favors to have a really rough launch weekend, as is usually the case with Steam games, where people can just tank the rating of a game even though they have like 0.2 hours played. Which actually, wait, so if you have under 2 hours played and you review the game and then you refund the game, does your review stay there? Because if so, that's horrible. All right, I want a belt and a hat. It does? That sucks. It says they refunded. Yeah, product refunded. That's true. But that doesn't change the metric. Like, that sucks. I don't know. There's something about that I don't like. If you didn't like it and refunded it, your opinion. I mean, okay, that's true. But a lot of these refunds, for example, in a situation like this game, are based on people having played it and being like, when the server performance is bad, when there's no WASD movement, instead of being like, I have a legitimate critique, you know, as to why I didn't enjoy this game as a player. And instead they're just like, it didn't work like I wanted it to, so like, fuck these people. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm with that. I believe that as well. I'm also a, like, buyer beware, conscious consumer person. But I do think in the interest of something that is tracked with, like, a stat related to it, that should weigh the stat somehow. I know that there are some ways that Steam does, like, this game came under, like, when a game gets review bombed, there's shit that says, like, this game has, like, a period of, like, whatever activity, and so they adjust the rating for that. But really, I just wish people weren't such assholes, is what I'm saying. Like, really, it's just that a lot of people are very uncool and selfish about how they approach this kind of stuff. Yeah, I do get really mad at people who leave a negative review, keep the game, or, like, and they're going to keep playing it, or even when the review says, like, I'll come back and update this review, and they don't. You know they weren't gonna in the first place. I mean, that hat's kind of cute. Mohawk is cuter. Amazing, you've created an entire set of clothing from the materials around us. I'm sure Rampart would be proud. Perhaps it is time to extend your reach to the next tier. The armor you have is made of ferrolith, which is good for now, but perhaps one day you may want to look into using a more advanced material, pyrolite. When you're ready, you should venture out in search of some to craft the next tier of tools. They're better than ferrolith tools in every way. I don't even have ferrolith tools yet. I have flint tools. Right? Where's tool? How do you make tools? Where's tools? At the blacksmith? At the blacksmith. So we run over to the blacksmith. I'm figuring it out. We come over here. We go ferrolith knives. Yeah, so that's cool. We can still use ferrolith. You're mining ferrolith right now? Sick. So they got... Okay. So probably the first thing I want is... Ooh, you got a two-handed weapon, dude? They got a claymore in here? What do I want first, probably? Spear and shield? Require spear and shield weapon training. What? Cool. I probably want the axe, I'd guess, to start. Crossbow? Wait, so is the crossbow for hunting or fighting? It looks like it's for fighting, because then there's also a bow, which is just for hunting. Yeah, okay, those are different. Oh, they got daggers? Dude, wait a minute. They got different builds and stuff here? Crazy. So I need the axe, which means I need... Okay. 2 more ingots, 2 rope, 2 planks, 2 more leather. All right, man, we got a job ahead of us. And we got some ads ahead of us too. So since we're in kind of a weird lull, we'll go ahead and just run those. Thanks for hanging. We're just gonna chill out for a second and do a lot of nothing. So don't worry about it. You're not gonna miss anything. See you in a minute. Or 3. Where are we going? Gotta go. Put these pelts. Those are rough. Can I do anything with them? Yeah. 6 more. Processed pelts. Oh, so I'll get more leather too. So I'm about to make more leather. Because what is it? How many pelts makes a 1-to-1? We're about to get 6 more leather squares. So I'll have 10? I'll have 10. That's cool. And then I've got 6 more pelts too. I just don't have any more tannin. So I could go chop down some more trees, which would help with my forestry and then also my carpentry, because I'd come back and turn the wood into stuff. Okay. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll come back. Dude, this is a night and day difference from how it was running over the weekend. No joke. Like, they fixed this quick and well, and good for them. I just wish I could hide my helm so I could see my mohawk, dude. Oh, wait. Hide. Hide head. Not made of hide, which is what I originally thought that meant. No, come on. Hey, you know what? At least it happened during the commercial break, so. Jesus. F. All right, cool. I'll hide the gloves too. That's all I wanted. There we go. Silly. How silly of me. There we go. We're back. We're back to it. Wow, I should just quit. I should just quit while I'm ahead. Ugh. How silly. All right. Let's go chop down some more trees. Oh. Hide head. Look, in a game where shit is made out of I knew it. In a game where shit is made out of material whereby you might infer hide means hide the things from an animal. I don't think it's unreasonable. I do appreciate that you remember to do it. At least we have a clip now. One clip to rule them all. Oh wait, shit. Drop this first. Deploy. No, it's more like this, though. That's you. You made the clip, and then you went whoop and dipped out. Look, I don't know why I made a pot of coffee. I mean, I can have it iced. I'll have it iced. So advancement is equip a pyrolite tool, craft one by gathering pyrolite materials using your ferrolith tools or through trade. Note that there is a skill level requirement to equip it, right? Deal. And then acquire insulating wires. Use a workbench to upgrade the charged automata's heart using the insulating wires. Okay. We got some quests. We got some quests. We got some tasks. How's this looking? 6? 6 out of 11? Okay. Cool. It is very chill. You said you were going to be gay and do crime today. Yeah? Mission accomplished. A crime against your partner. How dare you? That's okay. I would never snitch on you. I ain't a rat fink. Dig. That's right. What is the context for that? I mean, yeah, sometimes. But, you know, don't call me out. I'm not here to self-report. Oh, yeah? Yeah. You're like, psh, you ain't shit. Did you oink at him? You should have oinked at him. That goes over really well, I've heard. All right, that's full. Let's go. Key and Peele skit, yeah. And I said, bitch. You really said that, though? Yeah. Oh, 100%. Improve your cart or go straight for wagon? Hold on. Okay, I could have assumed there were upgrades to this stuff, but like, yeah, I'm trying to... If I can get a wagon? I'm trying to get a wagon, dude. Or wait, no, do you think... should an upgraded cart be better for somebody who's trying to, like, haul... timber? I don't know. I don't know how all these people know about these upgrades. Where do I find this information? Maybe you gotta get to a certain level in these ones, in like your skills, and then they give you, maybe you can get better stuff from the task people. That's my guess. So like Bricko, right? Like I bet, well, I don't know if he's the one, but if I make stuff for these people, I'm hoping the idea is the wagon only has one cargo spot, but you can hook up a mount. You can't hook up a mount. So there was a bunch of arguments about that in chat yesterday. The deal is a mount is also a deployable, and you can only have one deployable out at a time. So you can have a mount, or you can have a wagon, and the wagon drives on its own, apparently. And then you have the cart. That's what I was led to believe. The mount also, I think, has one cargo slot. Something like that. $13 in forestry. Okay. Now we take that. We come over here. That's my cart, so it can stay there. That's fine. We're gonna go make some planks. Maybe I'll make a bucket finally. I'm standing right here. Oh, I'm gonna run out. And I'm never watching my stamina bar. I'm gonna run out of stamina and have to stop and then restart after a minute. Coffee smoothie? Listen. Yes? I don't know what... There's nothing else for me to say to that except, yeah. 100%. That sounds delicious. Just like a coffee smoothie and lay in bed. With no clothes on because it's too hot. It's too hot in this house. Man, why is everybody talking shit on Warhammer 40k right now in this chat? Are you kidding me? It's a great hobby. I turned off the chat, I turned off the bubbles, and yet I can still see when people are talking shit about something I'm recently into. So that I get to feel bad. Because it's about me. And there goes the stamina. Okay. So we eat. Get that stam back. I got called out for only filming in a close portrait. It's like, yeah, it's like a news anchor. It's like, hey man, come on. This business up top, party in the back. What do you expect from me? It's warm. Somebody says they luckily kicked their 40k addiction. Come on, man. If it's like, that's the thing that was like, if it's an addiction, yeah, I like. If you're gonna freaking, you know, have a problem, then like that's different. Somebody said I just spend that's the same person, I think. I just spend way too much on PC parts and 3D printers now. Well, like, that's the same problem. Yeah, gotta balance out the tack gear up top. Exactly. And just free ball the bottom. That's it. I'm wearing a nice blazer and a tie, and that tie is touching my dick. Bet. Look, if you're a broke boy, just say so. Yeah. Look, I'm not afraid. It's hard out there right now for us. I mean, but I am one, though. But also BitChat, yeah. If BitChat's a bunch of broke boys, they could just admit it. Get it over with. Maybe if they stop spending all their money on Pokemon cookies. I stopped playing Warhammer 40k because it was either that or continuing to eat Pokemon cookies. I made my choice. I'm glad I don't have any of that chat pulled up at all. Honestly, I mean, like, I might be okay with people talking crap on Star Citizen now, but there's still a little tiny piece of my brain in the back that's like, but space game, dude. Space game. You have to wait for it to be good, and then it'll be really, really good. And it'll be worth the $35 billion or whatever. Yeah, don't tell me. I mean, it's, you know, I have no delusions about that situation. It's bad. But, you know, something, ethical consumption, something, don't tell people how to enjoy things or something. I don't know. Even if I did have chat pulled up, the stream would never know. It's behind my desk on purpose, where all the junk hides. You know, bad chat, my ass. That's where all the junk hides, is behind this desk. You're surprised about the overlap? Yeah, I mean, exactly. It's MMO stuff. And I'm not either, also because, like, there's this, like, I think there's this particular crossover of people who keep going from like underdog indie game or whatever, or like underdog like hype project that they heard about, to underdog hype project that they heard about, and it's the same group of people showing up, getting into it, and being like, wait, this isn't exactly what we thought it was going to be, so we're going to shit on it now. And then they move on to the next one, and it's all the same people. I wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of these people talking shit on Star Citizen had pledges to Star Citizen and just aren't playing it because they're like, man, fuck that. But, you know, I don't know. I'm just one cartoon. Oh, they aren't talking shit? Oh, I assumed they were talking shit based on your original context. Although I shouldn't have assumed that because this is based on your opinion about Star Citizen. There is, I don't, you know what though? They're also talking shit about Warframe. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Except for the fact that I found out that Digital Extremes is owned by Tencent now, like in majority. So like, that's a bummer. I should make a bucket, huh? Wait, when you fill buckets, that's it, right? It's like a consumable. Yeah, it is. Okay. Fine. I'll make 10 buckets. Well, now I want to know what they're talking about. Because like, you know, I still, the news still shows up for it for me a little bit in the periphery of my feed. And so, you know, I hear it's getting better in like a real way. They've moved on. Well, I haven't now. Now all I can think about is whether or not I need to look up if Star Citizen is any good. I don't need to look that up. I don't care. What are we making? Can I give another one of these things to somebody? Let's see. We got 10 minutes until... Yeah, I can give one to Svim. Quick, 10 minutes. Somebody said they liked it, and then they were talking about grouping up. F! Whatever. I miss all the cool stuff, because everybody who plays these games I like is kind of an asshole, apparently. You have to be standing close enough to them. You can give it from the menu, but you still got to be standing, like, near them, or whatever. So, we're going to go to Svim. It's okay, we got plenty of time. Nobody agreed to play it. Yeah, of course. That's the other problem, is that you're dealing with a bunch of people who are, like, antisocial by nature. Wait, where's Svim? Over here. Yeah, that's the thing. No one wants to initiate, right? Everybody... That's another issue I have with MMORPGs, man. Which is funny, because considering I'm like, yeah, it's nice that people are around, but I don't want to play with them. It's just nice to have the option in case ever I'm feeling, you know, I don't know, froggy or something about it. But yeah, like, you know, that's a thing. That's a thing these days. That's a thing kind of always I think about MMORPGs. Like, maybe not always, actually, because a lot of the people who are in the, like, you know, classic camp, you know, the WoW Classic and the, like, OSRS people, like, a bunch of those are, like, older folk or like people who want the nostalgia of also knowing that like the game was built for grouping and you just group up and do the content. You don't necessarily need to become besties or like even really talk to each other outside of the context of the activity you're engaged in. But dude, why is this person spamming this? Holy crap. But you know, you got a lot of folks kind of now in the newer age who are just like, yeah, it'd be nice to have people to play with, and that's all they that's as far as it goes for them. Like, sure wish I had some friends in this game. that I play with thousands of other people. I'm definitely not one of those. I don't want to. Don't come for me. I don't want to hear it. Definitely, I'm one of those. That's why I'm like, yeah, I'll play alone, and if people show up, great. If there are people around that I want to play with, cool. If not, that's fine. I'm fine with it. All right, so now we got to do. We just open the compendium, dude. I could at any point be thinking about what I need to be crafting. Now we got to do the bark, rough tree bark. So that we can make. Yeah, we got to put water in the bucket, rough tree bark. We make basic tannin. Sure. Or should I be focusing? I should actually be focusing on like more carpentry stuff, since I'm trying to get that to 20. Yeah, we'll just keep. That's fine. We'll just keep making planks until until we hit level 20 in carpentry. No big deal. I'm fine with that. All right, we got up to 1,000 gold, or 1,000 hex coins. Spent, or we got up to 1,050. Spent 1,000 for a cool haircut, like a pretty cool haircut. Division of labor. Who knew? Who knew that's how you were supposed to do things? So we've made 350 more coins since the big purchase. That seems fine. I feel like we could have probably been making more faster if I were focusing that, but instead I'm just focusing on talking, because that's what I actually come here to do. Just talk. Nobody needs to be listening. It's just nice to know there's somewhere I can talk to the void. On a recorded channel. I like to hear my own voice, so that's why I'm really glad I have a nice microphone with a good monitor in it, so that I can just listen to myself talk, like any narcissist should want to do. All right, that's it for the tree. Like if you're trying to stream, you have to like at least a little bit be kind of a narcissist, I think. I think that's just par for the course. I don't even think it's like a slight. I don't think it's, I don't think it's a pejorative. I think it's just the truth. And that's okay. I'm glad this is a game where like day and night isn't like 10-minute increments. It like takes a while to shift between the two, and that's really cool. I forgot to put water in these buckets. Self-centered, self-assured, but narcissist. I think that word gets overused, but that's your professional opinion. Ooh, throwing around your professional opinion here. That's fair. It's kind of like when people say like, "Oh, my OCD," and they don't mean the like diagnosis, right? They just mean they have a proclivity toward something. When people are like narcissist, it's like an overreach, an overuse of that term, when really they just mean, yeah, like self-centered and self-assured, maybe. I get it. I love the idea of me saying I get it and then waiting for Ren to type in chat that I like was way wrong. Being like, actually what I meant was Yeah, diluted the real meaning. Everyone thinks anyone with a little bit of self-confidence is a narcissist, but that is an actual clinical diagnosis. Yeah, for sure. Exactly. And I bet if I pursued that diagnosis, maybe maybe it would come back a little upsetting and a little unsurprising. Nah, you don't think so? I don't know. I'm not so sure. Hi, everybody. Can I craft with you? We're all sawing logs. And I don't mean sleeping on the job. Pretty high threshold. You don't like to throw on the term narcissist loosely. Fair enough. Makes sense. Can we get to 20 with this? No chance, right? We're getting to 1100. No, it's gonna get us to 18, like for sure. Probably probably halfway through 18. So then we need to do one more run at least of wood to get to 20 in carpentry. Like we were talking about gaslighting, emotional manipulation. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You're right. I don't. Yeah, I'd like not to be associated with any of that activity because I don't think I particularly engage in that. So, yeah, no, thank you. I'll pass on that diagnosis. I reject this energy. What if somebody diagnosed you and your response was, "I reject that. I reject the energy." Some fucking new age some new age hippie is like, no, I reject that. Yeah, you only recently learned it. Well, that's because you're becoming a cool doctor who gets to know all this stuff. So I can appreciate that. That's why it's cool that you have a professional opinion you're allowed to throw around now. In my professional opinion, I'm a horrible project manager in this video game. I would fire me. Yeah, that's the T. We're not even gonna make it to 18, actually. It's of course I should have known. You know, the higher the level you are, the more XP it takes to get to the next level. Of course. That's how it goes. This does start to take forever. Ren, you seen that movie The Sandlot? We need to watch The Sandlot. Forever. Forever. It's like a quote that's burned into my brain whenever I hear that word. You haven't seen it? We gotta watch it. Oh yeah, you know how to find it though. Yeah, the "You're Killing Me" Smalls. Yeah, that stuff. But there's a part where this dude's one of the kids is telling a story, and he does this like, he does a super exaggerated way of saying forever, and so now when I hear forever, I just think of that. Okay, did we even get to 18? I feel like we didn't, right? None of that's the right buttons. Yeah, we're so close. Ah. All right. All right. Once more into the breach, dear friends. Oh, I should put some water in these buckets while I'm out here. You can do that, right? Is that how you do it? Come out here and get water in the buckets. From the well. Oh, next to Heimlich. Okay, cool. Good, good. I thought it was like, do you just come out here and get water from the water? You know what's crazy is the volume of your gathering is relative to how zoomed in you are to the task, which is such a strange way to do that, I think. Yeah, weird. So, like, how loud your gathering sound effect is relative to... Yeah, is relative to how close you are, how close your camera is to your character doing the action. Strange. I don't know whose decision that was. Oh, like, yeah, like the volume, the amount you gather. No, that's fair. Yeah, see? Another hide helm problem. Words, dude. All right, where's Oglo's? 8. Oh, you found it? Nice. Maybe you can sell it to whoever was spamming in chat that sand needs to get sold at this town. All right, we're full up. Let's head back. Do some more carpentry. Little Mary Chapin carpentry. I hate it. Sorry. I have rough animal hair. Gross. Birds don't even have hair. What is happening? How did I acquire that shit? These are fake birds. So listen, a minute ago, the words coffee smoothie came across my chat. I think it's almost time. Oh, no, you're good. Take your you're good. I'm thinking it's like a we're about to go do that and chill. Coffee smoothie and chill. You know. I think I'm gonna finish making these logs into planks, and then see how far we've gotten in carpentry, and then probably call it a night. Not enough stamina. Eat. Coleman, get out of the way, please. I cannot see my UI. I love you, but I need to see the screen, bud. Meow. I need to make little PNGs for all the different pets so that whenever any of them is around and I'm talking about them, they can pop up on the, like, on the desk. Forgot to hit resume. My bad. Yeah, I started to do that for Scribble too. It just looked kind of weird. I didn't know how to make it look better. I need something that's like that like matches the art style, I think, of what I got going on here. I don't know. We'll take a look at it. How is somebody asking how the economy is in this game 3 days into early access is crazy. How's the economy in this game? Is it flow nice? What? It's been 3 days. All right. Level 18. So 20 was a lofty goal, but hey, the original goal was to be able to buy a mohawk, and we did that shit pretty much straight away. So I think we're gonna end on an upbeat. Whew, plus I am so very tired. It's hitting me now. It was a long day. And it's going to be an even longer week. But that's okay. I've got a really good team that I work with, and I have faith in my own capabilities, which is a strange alien concept to me. But I'm proud that I've made it that far in my, in my journey. So good for me. Yeah. It's funny to like my job, considering it's like just not the place that I thought I'd be. Like, in terms of the environment, in terms of the like people I'm around, and in terms of like the stuff I do day to day. I just never expected it out of myself, and I certainly didn't expect to enjoy it. But it's funny, it only takes like a couple of people, I think. Like you could have a job full of people that you're not super keen on, but like if there's a couple of people who are cool, it just makes like a world of difference. You don't need everybody to be your best friend at work. You don't need everybody to be like even nice to you, really. You just, you're there to make money, not to make friends. But having a couple people who are friendly, or having a couple people who could potentially be friends if you, feel like that pursuit is available or interesting to you or whatever, it helps, it helps bolster the general morale of a person at work. So all that is to say, don't be an asshole at your job. Just, be cool. Be nice to people. You don't have to be their friend, but you also don't have to be an asshole. All right, we got one more step. Oh, this is going to take a while. Ooh, we're maybe going to make it to at least 19. Because that's 1760 to make these planks. Is this how much XP we're getting? I don't understand this number, actually. Maybe it is. If so, then no, we won't make it to 19. But I don't think it's right, because I think we are going to. Huh. Wow. That cat just came for you. She said, hey, it's bedtime. She wants a coffee smoothie also. Oh, we're gonna run out of stamina again. 185. I guess I need to not be wearing the Feralith. That's a naked person. I need to be wearing what is it? All leather for the stamina? No, cloth. I need to be wearing cloth. Right? Cloth. Yes, max stamina plus 10. Well, they all do that, don't they? No, plus 5 on the... Yeah, plus 10 is on the cloth. If I'm wearing all cloth clothing, I'll get the most max stamina, and then it'll also give me my building and crafting XP boosts. So that's the next full set I need, if anything, is to swap out this other stuff for cloth instead of Feralith. I mean, shit, I made this Feralith armor and went out and tried to fight a frickin' jackal. Holy crap, dude. I almost got my ass handed to me. I beat that thing with like 3 HP left or something. Those jackals do not mess around. Yep, not enough stamina. Womp womp. Hey, you don't need to be occupying the same space as me because you're getting in the way of my cool haircut. We'll get back to this. Yeah, that's right. Saw the handle off of that saw. This is my task. There are many like it, but this is mine. Oh, we did it. 19. We gotta get like 4K XP to get to 20. That's fine. We'll do that. I don't know, tomorrow, the next day. I mean, I'll probably do it tomorrow, but I don't know if it'll be a stream day. We'll see. We'll see how I feel after work. Okay, so 19 and a quarter basically is where we got to. Okay. I mean, I'll take that. That's not bad. We'll take that. Let's go put this thing in our vault. Look at the little guy. Look at that little guy. Where do I get a little guy like that? It's so cute. One of these. What are they called? Oh my god, look at it. Oh, do you get pets from Alessi, you think? Yeah, that makes sense, huh? How, though? I guess you gotta do enough tasks to get to a high enough point or something where you get rewards. That's my guess on how this stuff works. I'm not quite sure what the deal is. Said it wasn't in the game yet. Yeah, but there they are. Crazy. Also, I still haven't even met Alessi. I don't know where Alessi lives. Or, like, is. So. Where's the ancient well? Right there. Gonna grab these buckets of water quick. Before I forget. And then I'll come back and be like, why do I have these buckets? I won't remember. There's a tower with a tree growing out of it. Okay, sure. I don't have nameplates turned on, so I don't know where you are. Ah, there you are. Hello. Great. Oh, is it in here? This one? I've been by this thing so many times I didn't know what it was. Oh, I have been in here and talked to Alessi. I just didn't know that's who that was. Hello, little one. When you do trade. Oh, I see. You gotta get the coin. Here's rideable deer. 7,500 coin. Holy crap. Bird riding training. Rideable goat. 2,000. That's why people have the goat, because that one's way cheaper. Goat riding training. Oh, you also have to get the training, I guess. So 2,500 total. Owl egg. That's where you get the pet. Okay. I see. I like. So that means I gotta go look at what trade is like with all these other folks. I bet that's where I'm gonna find like a wagon and stuff. Let me see. A wagon? We'll do this. We'll get this last bit of information. It'll be useful for the future. What do you get from like... What is Heimlich gonna trade me? Hey man. What do you trade? Business voucher. Cook's endurance training and power training. Deepens your understanding of food so much that your automata stomach can hold more food. Increases your max hunger. Increases cooking power by 2. Cool, man. Okay. Well, goodbye. I didn't mean to walk through you to have you answer that question. Okay. What do you give me? Hopefully good stuff, man. Trade. Advanced cart. You can make glass vials? Oh, let's go, dude. Hey, wait. Sturdy timber, tier 3, plus the improved cart. Oh, so I gotta get the improved cart first. Okay. Deed improved cart. Needs simple timber. No problem. And the regular cart. Wagon logistics training. A cart that can transport large amounts of cargo. That's the wagon. Okay, great. That's what we need. A scroll containing important knowledge about how to use a wagon. It costs 5,000 coins. Okay, wonderful. Good to know. I like this. I like this system. So we're going to make some goals. We can get a raft. I can buy it now. Raft sailing training. I can get all that now. Ooh, a cargo ship. What the f... That's incredible, dude. All right, cargo ship is like the ultimate goal. That would be so cool. Sailing around, like selling our wares. Maybe I just want to be a nomad. Maybe I want to be a traveling merchant. Okay, how do I trade? Like, how do I get this again? I forget. Maybe I gotta withdraw this monies. Withdraw. And then you gotta left click. Deploying vehicles. Right, got it. Trade. Okay, well. Okay. Add to vault. There. Now we know how to use a raft. That is pretty freaking cool. All right, we're gonna go see what Roomba has, and then that's it. Roomba. Ancient Temple number 3 location scroll. Settlement building recipes. Small stack of hex coins. Wait, what? Small sack. Small sack filled with hex coins. Worth 100 hex coins. Can be used to fuel a claim with 75 supplies. Okay. So you can spend hex coins to get supplies to fuel your claim. Okay, cool. Got it. Got it. Expanded personal cash. Storage that can be used to safely store your own personal items. Massive personal cash. Trader stand. A trader stand? Dude. Amazing. Writ of Settlement Foundation. This can be used to build a settlement totem outside of the safe meadows. The owner of the claim can invite members to join their claim. Workstations, houses, and other structures can be built on the claim by members with the proper permissions. The claim protects the structures and resources on it as long as it is properly supplied. This can be used to build a town marketplace in your settlement. Okay, cool. All right. So we need 5,000 hex coins, and this probably comes from a scholar, I bet. Beginner's Codex. I can't even open in the compendium because I don't have it figured out yet. Compilation of research needed to advance your settlement to the next tier. Yeah, my guess is this is a scholar thing. And then you gotta have the coin. Brickworking, binding, ash. I make bricks starting at tier 3. Okay, I see. Guess you're done playing. Yeah, it crashed, huh? Weird. Well, so am I, to be honest. I appreciate anybody who was hanging out. You're amazing. Almost took your computer with it. Yeah, that's wild. Probably, my guess is it's the memory leak being egregious. Mine's not so bad, but that's because I'm on the beta build where they fixed it. Cool. Yo, I appreciate anybody who came to hang out. Thank you so much for being here. You're amazing, wonderful. I love you so much, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your night. Goodbye.